Hi, I'm Sergio with Arvig. Thanks for watching Tech Talk. Today we're going to be looking at safety a little bit and private data on the internet, specifically kind of monitoring kids and parental controls, that sort of thing. The internet's a huge gateway to lots of different things on this planet Earth, and with young kids, you have to kind of keep an eye on some of those things. And kids tend to be pretty smart too and know how to hide what they're doing if they want to, or maybe on accident they're going to web pages they shouldn't be. So let's talk about a few things you can do and a few things you should be aware of when you're browsing the internet, when your kids are browsing the internet, and also some things that Arvig has to keep your kids safe too if you're interested. So let's take a look. Okay, so here I have Google Chrome open. It's a very common web browser. A lot of what I'm talking about would apply to Safari or Firefox or Internet Explorer. They may be in different parts of the browser, but most features are the same nonetheless. The first thing I'm going to talk about is your browser history. It's important to know that if you're trying to monitor what your kids do, what web pages they go to, the history is going to really help you do that. Now, nothing beats you actually standing behind your kid or actually browsing the internet with them. But if each night you want to check their history to see what web pages they went to, you'll find most browsers have a history feature. And as you can see, this shows me the past 10 pages I've been to, and I can also click Show Full History and it'll show me the past week or two or month or however often it's been cleared out. That's great. It gives me a basic idea, but you should know as a parent that these can be deleted out. And if I click Chrome here, there's an option to clear browsing data, and that would delete my history. It's one of the oldest tricks in the books, unfortunately, one of the first things kids learn, and even you should learn. It's good, important for everyone to know. Let's say you're on a public computer and you need to delete your history because you don't want your password to have been saved, something like that. Something else that Google Chrome has that I want to talk about is the incognito mode. I'm going to go ahead and show you how that works. If I click this window here and choose New Incognito Window, it comes up and it warns me, you've gone incognito. What that means is anything I do on this website is not saved. It won't save pictures in the history folder. It won't save histories of the pages I've been to. It won't remember passwords I type in. Nothing. Now, you can see why there's good and bad things about this. The great thing is if you're on a public computer, again, it won't remember any of that data or information. The bad thing is if you have little children and they have some time on the internet, you really have no way to defeat the system if you allow Google Chrome on your computer. Other browsers do have this feature too. They're not necessarily called incognito. Firefox has a plugin you can install. Internet Explorer does not have this mode yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does in future versions. So it's something to watch out for. Now you're thinking, well, that's some basics. I guess all I can do is I'm stuck. I don't want them to go into naughty websites, or I'm worried about them. I have to sit with them and be on the computer with them at all times. And that is one option, and technically it's a good option too. Nothing beats being a parent and actually being with them at all times, but you can't do that, unfortunately, can you? You can't be there 100% of the time. We're all busy. I want to talk a little bit about a program we have then, Parental Controls for your computer, that Arvig's developed and used. What's great about this, and I'll bring it up on the website, is it lets you kind of monitor your kids' internet time, what websites they're going to. There's not a way around it like the incognito mode, and it's all controlled by different passwords and user features. I'm just going to bring up the parental controls page here now. There's versions for both Mac and PC. We have some great videos you can watch if you're curious that show you how it works and what it can do. But really, what it does is it's a program that installs on your computer. You, since you're the parent, set up different levels of users, so you could have an admin and then a kid 1 and a kid 2. And you could say, kid 1, you're only allowed to go on the internet from 5 to 6 p.m. every night. Kid 2, you can go on from 7 to 8 p.m. And it also lets you block web pages based on ratings. So you might be familiar with the rating system of movies, R, PG-13. Websites have similar ratings if they want to, and our parental controls have a master list of websites too, of something like 95% of websites out there that they've rated. We rate them things like mature, adult only, that sort of thing, so you can block them. It also can block swear words. Like in comments on Facebook, you can block specific websites. So let's say you want to let every single website be okay except for Facebook or except for Twitter. You can block specific websites. This is great because it's installed on the computer. There's no way around it. You can't just, like a Google Chrome, you can't just go into incognito mode and save. It records all that data You can limit their usage time. It really gives you a lot of control. It even emails you reports weekly, daily, or monthly if you like. So that's a little bit about parental controls and how some tips and ideas about keeping your kids safe on the internet. Remember, the internet's a huge place, and most of it's filled with good things, things your kids might be good for them, educational stuff. But there's kind of the dark corners of the internet too that you have to be careful of, and hopefully some of these things can help you out. If you're interested in our parental controls, why don't you give us a call at 888-99-ARVIG, or stop into any of our ARVIG locations, or find us on our web pages like arvig.com or facebook.com/ARVIGHQ. Thanks for watching Tech Talk.